Alright, section 10.4 and the quotient rule, problem number 13. So y equals x squared minus 1 times the polynomial 3x cubed minus 6x plus 5 minus 4 times 4x squared plus 2x plus 1. So the best way to approach this problem is to use the product rule with this term and just to multiply these out and just take the derivative of the individual terms over here. So let's use the product rule over here. Well, let's multiply out the second term. So we've got negative 16x squared plus 2x plus 1. Let's take the derivative of this. Dy dx is going to equal the derivative of the first term, which is 2x, times the second term, 3x cubed minus 6x plus 5, plus the derivative of the second term, which is 9x squared minus 6 times the first term, which is x squared minus 1. And then we'll take the derivative of these terms, minus 32x plus 2. Alright, so now let's expand out this lovely set of terms here. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a great time. Okay, so 6x to the fourth minus 12x squared plus 10x. So that's these terms. And then we're going to add 9x to the fourth minus 9x squared minus 6x squared plus 6 minus 32x plus 2. These two extra terms there. Alright, let's combine like terms. So we've got 6x to the fourth here, 9x to the fourth. That gives us 15x to the fourth. Okay, so we don't have any cube terms, so let's look at the square terms. We have negative x squared minus 9x squared, that's negative 21x squared, minus 6, so that's minus 27x squared. Let's get rid of those so it's easier to identify the rest of the terms that we're looking for. So now we have a 10x here. This is 32x. So 10x minus 32x is negative 22x. And then we've got 6 plus 2, which is 8. And if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am, 15x to the fourth minus 27x squared minus 22x. I did do something wrong here, so I think, where did I get this 6 from? So the 6 is, I'm supposed to have a negative 8 somewhere. Okay, so I see what happened. So up here, when I multiplied through 4 times 2x, that should have been 8x. So then the derivative of 8x is 8. So plus 8 over here. But we're subtracting these terms. So minus 16x squared minus 8x minus 1 up here. And then minus 32x minus 8. So we have a negative 8 here. We have a positive 6 there. So it's minus 2 down there. So as you can see, like, anybody can make mistakes doing these problems. So just be very careful when you're doing them. Ultimately, what I want from you is for you to know how to apply the various methods of differentiation And the algebra, you know, I want you to get it right, but I'm not going to mark you off too much if you don't get it right. Just be very careful and try to get it right, though. But as long as you do, if you demonstrate that you understand how to differentiate a term, like an expression like this, then you'll get most of the points on an exam. Because you know, like I've just demonstrated, nobody's perfect in doing and being very meticulous and getting all the various nuances of a complicated expression like this right. So anyway, that's my little spiel.